Hey, how are you guys doing? So today is September the 16th on a Thursday. And we're just gonna do pretty much a recap for today of why I took certain trades and why I didn't. Today was kind of tricky in my opinion. It was pretty weird coming into this morning. So coming into morning, I was looking for longs. I knew we were going to go long. I took the short. I took a little loss after we set this low, which honestly I should have probably just held it to lose like, $250 because I would have got break even either way after it took out 830. Because as you can see, let me turn this off real quick. I would have only lost, yeah, actually, I lost, let's see, at 87, so I got stopped out at 87. I would have lost, I saved myself like 8 points, and I had three cons, so that would have probably been like $50 more. So, I should have probably kept the break even because I knew we were gonna go lower and take out at least this 830 low, which we did. And it's kind of crazy because I anticipated this whole move and caught it live. Or not caught it live. I called it out live. And it sucks that I didn't and I hesitated after here. We closed above here. I would have got a break even either way because as you can see, this was my gonna be my break even mainly. And I always say this, I don't like trading between 10 after macro ends, I would say at 10:15, 10:20. I don't like trading 10:20 to 10:30. Look at this time, 10:20, 10:30. We retraced, we got break even and retraced, and then over here, as you can see, we inversed again and went back up. But I don't like trading between these times. I think maybe the only time I'm going to ever trade between, 10 minutes after a macro time, because that's for me. Every time I have a higher win rate, it's always during macro time. Every time I get a win, it's always during macro time, at least 5 minutes after, or if it's not in macro time, then it takes a while till like an hour till it hits another macro session. So I hesitated in this. I wanted to take this. This would have been an easy draw liquidity because I would have banged 2R in here as well. Over here I got break. Oh, I was gonna get break even either way, but this one is the only good trade that I wanted to take for longs. And as you can see, I also took one short over here, and I wasn't fully confident, even though we did sweep the 4-hour high and reject on a 4-hour gap after taking all liquidity. This was a pretty high win rate as well. Uh, but I took it on ES as you can see, and I got stopped out. I got stopped out break even. Quite unfortunate because I think I would have been souped either way. I can't really tell because as you can see, I sold one mini ES over here. I knew we were gonna go lower, but I liked ES more because it had an SMT, so that's why I liked ES more. As you can see, I think it would have stopped me out. I think I would have gotten my order filled. As you can see, yeah, I would have been I would have got my order filled, unfortunately. So I probably would have been stopped out there. I could have made my stop loss a little bigger, but I didn't because we did take out these lows, and after taking out certain lows like this, I always try minimize my risk because my originally this is what I was risking. I was risking 6.5 points or 6.75 points. Then I reduced it after we took out the low because we are still in the bullish market. And yeah, we took out liquidity, but I am not sure where we were going. So that's why I was like, okay, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I got break even here. If this planned out perfectly, as you can see, this was a perfect trade too. I had two 8 plus setups. I would have got my payout today. But hey, I'm not trying to rush the process. I'm not trying to overthink about it. As you can see, TP hit over here. This would have been $1,000 on the day. This hit pretty easily after it consolidated and just took out some highs and went back lower, which is quite unfortunate. This was the main short I wanted to catch. And as you can see, I took one micro over here and try to take it to this low. And I did. I only made like 100 back, so I was only down $50. But I actually did close up my account. And set a limit so I could get auto liquidated at $150. And I thought we would reverse from here because we did take out AM low. As you can see, this AM low. And I was like, okay, we're in a higher time frame for value gap. So I was like, I think we could see a reverse here. I took a long setup over here, took it, boom, got stopped out immediately for $150 loss. I got pretty lucky because I did set the loss limit at 150 because I was planning on not trading anymore and just losing $5. Because originally I told you guys I lost $5 or I lost $150 on this trade. So I was like, okay, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I missed out on this short, or I missed out on this ES short, and I missed out on the whole move. So I was like, I don't know if it's gonna reverse or not. And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just auto liquidate myself so I can't trade because I can't place any trades right now. Even if I try to, I can't because that's the rule I set on my trade evade, so it doesn't let me place any orders after a certain stop loss is hit. And as you can see, I am still up on the count. I'm only down $160 because I got a little bit of a, how do you say, slippage over here once I got stopped out. As you can see, I got stopped out immediately. It's quite funny because this actually saved me from taking a loss, which is great because I would have lost, as you see. So I'm pretty happy that I did have that on, even though I obviously it wasn't on purpose because I was still confident in this trade, so that's why I have it a wide stop. But damn, I think that's telling me something, and I'm glad it helped me because that helped me not overtrade and helped me end on the day, only $150 loss. I would have had a, let's see, I had my stop loss all the way down here. So I saved myself 300, $300, $350 because I would have been down on the day 450. So I saved myself 300 and yeah, man. That's the only trade that I've seen that I kind of likes. I kind of liked, so I was pretty much wrong here. Uh, it looks like it wanted to take out London and Asia and PM session before we started to flip a little bit. And as you can see, we had a little retracement up here. This is like just slight retracements. I would have took this one too as well. But just the market's a little tricky because we are in a higher time frame. Rebalance. Look at this. We're taking highs, going lower, taking highs, getting going lower. It's just like a roller coaster around here. So we're gonna see what it does tomorrow, how we close, and hopefully we can catch an expansion candle because I feel like we're gonna get an expansion. I believe maybe lower because of all this price action. I think we could probably reach this by tomorrow. This would be my main draw if I were to look for shorts tomorrow. So that would be a perfect draw in my opinion. Or if we were to go long, we'll see how this 4 hour closes and what it does. Maybe we can close and form an imbalance here and then tap into it an AM session and form something and then go lower to the same low that it created. But we'll see how it does, what it does tomorrow. So yeah, this is pretty much the what I'm looking for tomorrow and what I'm expecting. Hopefully I could get a payout. Like I said, I'm not trying to rush the process, which is why I stopped myself from trading more because I took this little loss. I took a one micro trade, which I should have been confident in, and obviously, like I said, I wasn't. So I just took one micro, made $100. Took a long, took a loss. Same here on ES, took break even. It's just like I'm all over the place. My mind was really all over the place the live stream. I let people know, so that's why I stopped myself and put auto liquidation on for $150 just because I didn't want to trade. But yeah, that's what every trader should do. Either force themselves to stop trading or find a way to, stay more disciplined. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me, guys. That's all I saw today and what I'm looking for tomorrow. So hopefully we get lucky. Not lucky. Hopefully. No, we will get a payout tomorrow. If the conditions are right, then we will. But other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Chris Trades NYC on TikTok. I'll be live 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. So catch me out there.